All right, welcome Triton Trojan fans. Andy O'Hara alongside Kate Atkins and the Hall of Famer Ryan Limler here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network as we're here at Trinity at Greenlawn to take on the Lady Titans as both teams come in 1-1 on the season. Triton with their second game of the year last night. Not something usually we see in December being your second game, but Triton came out victorious against Hoosier North Athletic Conference opponent LaVille, winning that one 38-29. Coach Heckaman said the girls did a great job tonight on the defensive end. The effort and intensity was there all night, helped lead to some easy offensive baskets. We were definitely knocking the rust off offensively, but he was really excited to see that they were starting to look to their post players, Caden. Abby and Lexia did a great job in the paint last night, and if they continue to do that kind of production, everything's going to get easier, especially for the guard play going forward. But the one thing that the Trojans kind of struggled with last night was that third and fourth quarter. They really kind of let LaVille on a rally there, fouling. They were kind of at a high rate, and that kind of let LaVille kind of squeak that, not quite come back. But when you get out in that lead, the girls got to find that'll come playing more how to play with the lead.
Yeah, that's going to come with time this year. But I want to go back to what you said about the post play. They should be able to do that all year. They should tear girls apart inside because of the tall post players we have. Yeah.
I think I'm in too.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Because when you have a Lexia Hostrawser and an Abbey Viers who can really play down low, then you got Addyson kind of rotating off the bench. You've got a lot of size down in there in the paint, and the girls did a real good job. And you saw Abby and Lexia have a great game last night as far as LaVille and stats wise, but the girls did a real good job rebounding the basketball. I mean, they out-rebounded LaVille 36-28, and they got 27 boards in the defensive glass, only 9 offensively. But yet they also made the defensive play of the guards and everybody last night, forcing all the turnovers they did. They did a good job getting 13 points off of turnovers, but you want to kind of keep seeing that point differential rise, especially when you're on those turnovers.
Yeah, look forward to a good test for them tonight. Far drive, I think they're ready to go. Back-to-back games, that's always tough, but the girls are looking. It's game time. That's all that matters. So.
Well, and then another thing too. I mean, the group has been off for half of a month, for a couple weeks there, with everybody having to be backed off because of COVID and everything. Really kind of making things difficult, especially for everybody to practice to be able to do the things that they need to do. But yet the girls shaking off the rust, playing a quality team like Trinity, who's 1-1 on the year, defeating South Bend Career Academy. Last game in their first game of the year, they lost to Culver 41-21. But yet there's a lot of athleticism. There's some pretty decent size for this Trinity squad. A group that's going to give Triton all that they can handle.
Yeah, we don't know much. We barely know their names, but we're going to have fun tonight. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
It's basketball season.
It's good to be back. I'm glad we're back doing games again. I'll tell you what, I didn't know what to do with myself. Yeah, sitting there for a few weeks. I mean, you can only talk to TV so much.
Sometimes it starts talking back to you, though. That's when you really need to start going outside.
Yeah, that's exactly. There's times we had to take a couple walks here and there because that just wasn't going to pan out. Of course, Coach Heckaman, 134 wins in his 13 seasons here at Triton, and Coach Mike Gianfrido is 1-1 in his first season here as the Titans head coach. But, you know, we also want to thank Trinity for their hospitality, making sure we were able to broadcast this game. Won't be able to do a ton of away games. It's going to be kind of hit or miss here for us here for a while, but really appreciate them having a spot for us and be able to come up and call this game for them here tonight. Going forward, Kate, what are you going to look for the girls here? We know we got a minute 10 before the game starts. What are you going to, if you're down there, you're Coach Heckaman, what are you going to have these girls doing going forward tonight?
Well, feed off of that inside presence that you had last game, because once teams realize you can score down there, then they're going to suck down. That's going to give the wing players opportunities to shoot the threes. That inside-outside game's going to open up, and that's really where you want to root your offense. Inside first, outside second, because statistically, it's easier to score a layup than it is a three-pointer.
I mean, Triton hit 4 threes last night, and they've hit 8 threes total as a team all season in those 2 games combined. But yet the team's really they're actually shooting pretty good. 38% from the floor last night. Not a bad way to get going, especially getting that inside presence, like you said, really good. Doing that to open up your outside with them, a Hepler, a Kinsey Atkins, and Taren Yates who can hit from the outside. So we're about 25 seconds away from tip-off.
We may have to go off.
Uh-oh.
We got video problems.
Buttering a little bit. Well, with that being said, I think we're gonna have an announcement.
We'll stay on it for here.
We'll stay on for a little bit here. Yeah. Just kind of hang tight. We'll wait and we'll see who's starting. I don't know if they have an announcer. But yeah, it's a pretty nice facility they got out here at this athletic center. I mean, there was the hockey rink the last time we were here. They now have a real nice basketball court over there as well. And I mean, they've done a real good job. They've really dressed up this facility and done a real nice job.
We wait to see what's going on. Weird format tonight because JV is scheduled to play after the varsity game. Yep. So.
And that'll only be a half or two quarters. 2 quarters there, as not quite enough to fill out the roster. But you know, hey, it kind of gives those girls a little more of a chance to play some varsity time. Of course, we found out yesterday that the Knox game last night that we should be able to do the Knox game on Saturday. The girls will travel down there for their second conference game of the 2020-2021 season. So wait to see what's going to happen here. Okay. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Wow, for the Triton Trojans, Taren Yates, Kinsey Atkins, Emma Hepler, Abbey Viers, and Lexia Hostrawser. And for the Trinity Titans, Tess Curran, Anna Cullinan, Claire Cullinan, Mary Curran, and Tess Pingle.
Trinity's going to win the tip-off as Cullinan's got it. She's going to work it back around the top as Trinity's going to get it started here on offense. Back down to Cullinan. She's in the paint, loses the ball, knocked away. Emma Hepler's going to come and fight for it. That's going to be a jump ball. It's going to belong to Triton. There's a first turnover of the ball game. As Cullinan was trying to find some space down in the lane. Not there. Kinsey Atkins will bring it up for the Trojans. She'll work herself past the half-court line, working right over to Emma Hepler, who had a pretty big night a night ago. Hostrawser in the corner. Emma Hepler screens off the side. We're going to get a travel. But she kind of stopped there with her feet. And Triton gives it right back. Cullinan will bring it up past the half-court line. Looking for Curran, who, nice job by Kinsey Atkins on the defense. Taren Yates goes out and knocks it away. Hostrawser takes that one away. Yates now past the half-court line, looking left. Goes over to Kinsey Atkins on the left wing. Hepler rotates top the key. She'll take it. And they'll let it reset.
Trinity in a 2-3 zone.
Abbey Viers down low, loses the basketball, getting knocked away, and I think it's going to belong here with Triton as it went off on the Titans ball player.
Trinity's 2-3 zone is more than likely to rather stop the inside presence of the Trojans rather than the outside perimeter shooting.
So patience for the guards is what you're going to have to see here tonight. As Kinsey Atkins on the right wing goes to work. Wanted to go cross court, had Yates for a moment. Yates will cycle back up top the key. Atkins right wing, trying to get Hostrawser freed up down low, goes to Viers on the elbow, back to Kinsey Atkins. Hostrawser baseline feeds, Viers leans into it, and she'll draw the foul. Nice job by Abbey Viers. That was some good ball movement there by the Trojans to set up that trip to the charity stripe.
Yeah, I believe it was Kinsey who hit short corner to Lexia. And when that ball comes to a short corner, either side there, whoever's on the top, that time it was Abbey, needs to flash down because that's wide open every time. You can score on that every single play.
Foul was on Claire Cullinan. As senior Abbey Viers to the line for 2. Gets the first one to go. Triton last night only one trip to the free throw line. And that was Emma Hepler. Tonight, it'll be kind of a little bit of a goal is to try to see how much you can get to that charity stripe. Viers now back to the charity stripe for her second shot. Backspin a little too strong off the back iron. She'll miss that one. And Pingle will come away with it. Goes back to Cullinan. She's on the half-court line.
We're having video problems, but people can watch. It's just not, it's jittery.
That back up on top. Cullinan tries to go left. Yates jumps in there and knocks it away. Yates trying to use the crossover to free herself up. Kinsey Atkins on the left side. On top, Emma Hepler's got the basketball. Atkins out the ball, goes down to Hostrawser. She'll try to spot up, goes back. Atkins on the left wing. Trinity with the good defense, closing out on the outside shooters. Atkins back to Hostrawser. Mid-range jumpers up, off the side iron, no good. Viers can't get there, knock it away. And they'll give it right back.
Good hustle play by Abbey. Took it all the way until the ball went out of bounds.
That was kind of a nice shot take there for Hostrawser. She had a little bit of a window there. I mean, you like the aggressiveness there. Just a little bit off the side iron. Triton leads here 1-0.
They've seemed to exploit that short corner high post area early in this game.
And there will be a carry.
Double dribble.
Double dribble on Anna Cullinan. 3 first quarter turnovers by the Titans. Triton with 2.
Full court press.
See how they've grown against this press. Emma Hepler pushes it up. Kinsey Atkins goes to Hostrawser. Nice job there on the press.
Opposite. Good look.
Yates goes baseline, back down to Viers. She'll bank open. The bank will be open for Abbey Viers, senior 3-point. She leads the way. Nice fast break basket there for the Trojans. Cullinan with the basketball past the half-court line. Anna Hepler comes out to greet her. Switches place. Gets free up away from Hepler, but nice job by Viers to shut it off down low. Hostrawser tries to come in and knock it away, not there. Curran has the basketball, tries to go back down across, knocked away by Abbey Viers. Nice defensive play there in the post.
Abbey with a kill.
Hey, only 2 games of basketball. I mean, hey, she's still in that volleyball mindset. Checking in now will be Balsbaugh. She'll check in for Curran.
We're seeing Triton try to get in the passing lanes, deny some of these passes from Trinity.
And there'll be a blocking foul on Abbey Viers. She tried to get there in time. It'll be her first personal, team's first, and that's going to send number 31, Mary Curran, to the line for 2.
I think that's the right call. She wasn't set just yet.
Got there just a tick late, about a step late.
Good effort to take a charge, though.
First shot is up, rattles out. Trinity looking to get their first points of the ball game, coming from the free throw line. Curran will set, second shot is up, and that one finds the bottom of the net. Trinity's on the board, they trail by 2 as Emma Hepler inbound. Here comes the press again. Triton handled it well the last time. Taren Yates into the basketball. She goes up past the half-court line.
Ooh.
That might have been that.
Tiptoeing that line there. Short corner, Lexia.
Uses that body and then physicality to go up strong. Can't quite get down to drops, and it's going to stay. I think they're going to stay one off on Trinity. like the aggressiveness by Lexia Hostrawser. She did a good job. I mean, after last night, I think I'd be aggressive too down in the paint. Yates receives the inbounds, goes on over to Emma Hepler. Yates not quite ready for that one. Goes back over here on the near side to Kinsey Atkins. Back side in the paint. Yates goes up. She'll get fouled. Looks like the foul's going to be on Curran.
So Taren came from the right wing there, and I believe it was Abbey and Lexia both set back screens on the bottom two zone defenders, and Kinsey just threw a lob up to Taren, said go get it, and sent her to the free throw line. She hit the first one.
So 3 of the 4 points. So all 4 points coming from.
No.
3 of the 4 coming from, and now 4 of the 5 coming from the free throw line. Taren Yates perfect for there. I'm working on here. I'm going to get another double dribble on Trinity.
3 of the 5 from the free throw
3
line.
of the 5. I'll get it eventually. Got to get back in game shape. Kinsey Atkins with it past the half-court line.
That is a very
Directing
high
traffic.
2-3 zone. That is very high.
Hostrawser sets the screen for Yates. Goes in the corner. Emma Hepler would have had a chance, but got that one a little bit late. Yates tries to go away, loses the basketball, and I'm going to say a kick.
Kick on Triton.
Okay.
I thought it was only called on defense for kicks. Thought that was a defensive violation only, but I could be wrong.
Shots up for Cullinan, no good, off the backboard, and they try to save it and keep it in. We're going to fight for the basketball and get a jump ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first field goal attempt for Trinity. They'll have their second substitution of the game.
Curran comes back in.
As the jump ball stay here. Trinity inbound.
Should be 11, shouldn't it?
That's kind of what my count is. Cullinan gets blocked there by Hostrawser. Yates now in the corner, back on to Kinsey Atkins. Bules now.
Thought about it.
She'll pull back, she had 2 points. Away from double bonus.
As Lena Doll and Taren Yates check out for Kinsey Atkins and Jolie Groves.
And Cullinan gets the first one to go, she'll get another opportunity as free throws have brought the Titans back into this one. Cullinan's second free throw is up and missed the mark there.
JB takes it.
Bules works back to Kinsey Atkins. Jolie Groves now on the right side. Back on top to Emma Hepler. Atkins here on the left wing. Ball moved by the Trojans until Cullinan gets down. She throws it up court there for Curran, but Kinsey Atkins comes and takes it away. Atkins looking down court.
Right there. High post. Missed her. Addyson Viers wide open in the high post.
Kinsey Atkins down the right wing. Back to Addyson Viers. Goes to Emma Hepler. She'll step up for 3. Can't get that one to go back iron. Jolie Groves tries to come for the rebound, and Hepler comes and knocks it away. It'll stay with Trinity. As Balsbaugh will check in, the 5'7" junior. To be clear, are we recording or what are we doing?
We should be back on.
Okay. Well, we won't have stats because I don't know what's going on there. Too many players, I don't know. Shot forced up there by Cullinan, no good. Kinsey Atkins in transition, goes to Emma Hepler, who attempted a 3 a moment ago. Groves down the left wing, back on top to Kinsey Atkins. Emma Hepler on the right side, goes to Bules from the baseline. Working around. Gianfrido really directing his defense, and nice job there. Active hands there for Balsbaugh. She's in transition. She kicks on the Jets. Kinsey Atkins comes and knocks it away. I don't know about that call. Looked like they might have got all ball in that one, but anyways, that will send Balsbaugh to the line for 2. That will be on Kinsey Atkins as Viers, Hostrawser, and Yates all looking to check back in. Balsbaugh going to see her first trip to the free throw line. First shot is up and takes an unfriendly roll. Now's a chance to draw within 3. Big swap for the Trojans as Kinsey Atkins will come out.
So Ryan plays a limbo over there with our cords.
Yates down at the basketball, goes past the half-court line. On top to Jolie Groves. Yates down the right side, 4:34 to go. Viers forces up a shot just short. Hostrawser comes in and takes it back. Groves now cross court to Yates. She'll force the 3 up. Can't get that one short of mark. She's missed 2 threes here in this second quarter, or in this first half. Cullinan fast break, she'll get going, she'll get bumped by Yates. 10th team foul now, and that'll put Trinity in the double. Oh.
No. Is it?
Are they going to call it on Trinity?
He went like that with his arm. I think it should be Triton ball. Yeah, that was an offensive foul.
I was going to say. That'll be Cullinan's first foul. 5 team fouls now for the Titans. Let's see if they draw up here. Groves now, here we go. 4:15 left here in the second quarter. Triton leads by 3. Hepler goes deep down to Yates, wide open and can't make the short shot there. Davies on the baseline, goes to Cullinan. Cullinan tries to spin herself back out of trouble. Davies for a deep 2, not there. Rebound's going to get picked up there by Balsbaugh. She's in the lane, goes out. Pingle will try a 2. In and out, rebound, Abbey Viers. Yates works herself past the half-court line. What the Trojans here can do with 3 consecutive misses in the last few trips. Groves, she'll try a 3, short of the mark. Viers is going to get the rebound, keeps it alive, but they're going to get her for a travel. She kind of pulled that foot.
Well, I think she was out of bounds when she caught it, so she thought, oh, just pull that back real quick.
Kinsey Atkins will check in for Jolie Groves. The starting 5's now out there for Triton. Ball's but an inbound to Cullinan as they'll go back to work, trailing by 3 with 3.5 to go here in the second quarter. Davies on the left wing.
Triton has gone away from their man defense into their 3-2 zone. I think that's what Coach Gianfrido is going to talk about right now.
That'll be their first team timeout. Like we said, the girls look like they got the green light for Knox on Saturday. I imagine we're going to be there.
Still unsure about tomorrow for the boys' game.
Like we said, away games are going to be kind of hit or miss right now. Like I said, it's kind of a day-by-day thing, but we'll do everything in our power to be able to be there to do that for you. We'll bring the games to you. Appreciate Trinity setting us up here for tonight to be able to call this game. Real nice facility here for them. As like I said, we were here a couple years ago, and
it's changed a lot since last time we've been here.
Back now they're in that new Hoosier Plains Conference with Career Academy, Argus, Lakeland Christian, Bethany Christian, Elkhart Christian. So that new division
is that new, like this year?
I think that's fairly new. I'm going to guess it's, I don't remember that sign being there. So
yeah.
That's had been within the last year or two. At least, hey, it wasn't here 2 years ago.
It was not here 2 years ago. I can assure you that.
That much I'm sure of. So if you're Coach Heckaman down there, what are you telling your girls to come out and do here, especially on offense, defense? What are you telling them down there?
Well, on defense, I'm telling them quit fouling. 6 fouls in the second quarter. That's allowed Trinity to get right back into this ball game. They're only down 3 points. It's a 1-possession game right now. And on offense, slow down. Go back to what was working in the first quarter. Looking inside, then go outside first, because now Triton's starting to think outside shots first rather than get the ball inside, let our bigs score.
Balsbaugh with a deep 2, that's not there. Abbey Viers goes up and gets it, gets ribbon, tries to avoid the travel, and throws it away. Cullinan, back to Davies. Goes to Cullinan now, she'll go up strong and she'll draw the foul on Hostrawser. Claire Cullinan's gonna go back to the line. That'll be Lexia's first personal foul, or second.
I think that's her first.
It's her first, team's 10th. Trinity will be in the double bonus the rest of the way out here of the second quarter. As Cullinan goes up for her shot, gets that one to go. as they now draw within 2. As the Trojans have come into the game, 33 free throw attempts combined between their first 2 games. They've allowed their opponents to get to the line. Goes down to Hostrawser. Nice look there by Hepler. Banks open for Lexia Hostrawser, and Triton finds their first field goal. In a few minutes there as the run by Trinity kind of caught him up. Triton now back out in front by 3. Balsbaugh goes on over. Cullinan to Cullinan, and she'll work in the paint. She'll pull that foot, and there's the travel. Kind of the right idea by her to go in that lane there, but just kind of pulled that foot. Was not quite sure where she wanted to go, and
one more dribble. One more dribble, and that would have been just fine.
Audrey Hay checks in for Trinity, number 33. As Emma Hepler will go to Kinsey Atkins. See what the starting group can do here with 2:34. The clock's not going. Now
there it is.
Kinsey Atkins gets it outside on the right wing. Corner, Emma Hepler, spot up 3, catch and shoot, can't get that one to go. Hostrawser hit the floor.
She got ran over.
As Trinity comes away with it. Balsbaugh with it now with 2:15 to go. Emma Hepler almost jumped.
It was right there in that passing lane. Good
Yates
hands
got
by
a piece
Taren.
of it. Taren Yates accelerates, gets past Balsbaugh. Yates, pick, and she puts it in. 19-14, Triton back out by 5. Nice job by Taren Yates to get in there and tip that one away, but yet stayed with it and ran it right down. Cullinan goes to Davies on the left wing. She'll work, pull up, jumper. Deep 2 is up, off the mark. Balsbaugh deep 2 on the right side, and that one takes an unfriendly roll as Cullinan's gonna fight for a rebound. It's a tough one to bring down as Davies comes away there for Trinity. Balsbaugh with it now, back on top. Cullinan back down to Cullinan now in the paint, and Kinsey Atkins comes and tries to rip it away, and a jump ball is gonna be called, and it's gonna belong here to Trinity. Nice job by Kinsey Atkins to reach right in there and grab hold of that basketball.
Well, she plays bigger than she looks. I can tell you that much.
You may have learned that here recently.
We're not going to talk about it. I told you that in confidence.
Well, it's a fun story, though. You know, hey, I got to give Kinsey a little bit of help here. Kinsey down the left side. She'll go back to Hepler. Gets it past Cullinan. Hostrawser had nobody around.
Ooh, excuse you. Taren Yates has it in the corner. Up to Emma Hepler. Kinsey Atkins, left wing. Kinsey, Abbey Viers, wide open.
And she gets that one to go. Triton, 21-14 inside a minute to go.
You all right?
A little bit of a dry throat there. Cullinan with the top of the key.
Dead ball. Dead ball, dead ball.
Davies now inside the arc, forces up a 2, off the side iron, no good. Viers has got it, now 35 seconds to go. Yates pushing it in transition. She'll drive, goes back. Kinsey Atkins, she'll try a 3, just off the front iron, no good. Cullinan with the rebound, 25 seconds to go. She'll drive against Yates. Yates will shut it off. Cullinan forces up a bank shot, and it goes in. 41-16, Trinity not going away here in this second quarter. Nice pass by Kinsey Atkins to Abbey Viers, and she'll draw the foul and see her 3rd trip to the line.
She had 2 rim runners there.
Hey.
She said, let's just throw it up. Someone's got to get it.
That's a smart thing to do there in transition. You had 2, like you said, you had 2 people down there, especially 2 tall people.
Yeah, Abby.
Throw it up and give them a chance to make a play.
Good job by Abby and Lexia to beat all the Trinity players down the court and have themselves a wide open opportunity there.
And a real nice pass by Kinsey to really get it down there. That one goes in and out for Viers. She'll get ready to reset here. Bingle checks back in. Here's a second shot, short of the mark. Empty trip there on the free throw line, 10 seconds to go. Balsbaugh works it down, goes down to Davies. High pass, she corrals it, puts up a 2, and that one takes an unfriendly roll. Cullinan puts back up a 2, and she'll have an and 1 opportunity coming up here as they now trail by 3. A chance to bring within 2 here on the foul.
And Triton's got to watch that 2 seconds left on the game clock. Watch Trinity off their made basket to get up there and press.
That'll be the second personal foul on Lexia Hostrawser. Falling into the line, she'll take the shot, and that one goes in.
Got it.
They now trail by 2. 1 second, Kinsey Atkins fires on the buzzer and knocks off the mark. That'll send us to halftime, 21-19. We'll have stats for you after halftime. We'll be right back on the Triton Trojans Sports Network. All right, welcome back, Triton Trojan fans. Andy O'Hara alongside Caden Atkins and the Hall of Famer Ryan Limler here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network as the Trojans lead 21-19 as Trinity went on a big run there in the second quarter. A lot of their shots coming from the free throw line. We'll see what Coach Adam Heckaman can adjust here at halftime. As out on the floor will be Taren Yates, Abbey Viers, Lexia Hostrawser, Emma Hepler, and Kinsey Atkins for the Trojans. Out there for Trinity, you're going to have Mary Curran, number 31. Number 42, Tess Pingles. Number 24, Grace Claire Cullinan. Oh, there's a different number. Hepler receives the inbound. We'll go with it for now. Curran knocks it away for Trinity. Viers tries to save it, and he'll go back the other way. Claire Cullinan, excuse me, I don't know why I messed up on that one. Anna Cullinan also in there as well. With Tess Curran, who just inbounded. Here we go for Trinity. Their first offensive possession of the second half. Gets a screen. Cullinan pulls back, goes to Pingle. Pingle down low to Cullinan. She'll force up and she'll draw a foul on Lexia Hostrawser. If she's wanting an explanation of what she did wrong to draw the foul, that'll be her third personal, team's first. Cullinan goes to the free throw line for 2 opportunities. She's made a lot of trips there tonight. Bules will check in for Hostrawser, who's got those 3 personal fouls. Cullinan from the line, 4 of 5 coming into that shot, so now 4 of 6. That shot's up, not quite there, misses on that trip, reaches over, Emma Hepler knocks that one away. Yates in transition tries to go in, almost loses her foot and goes to Viers, who misses that one, rebound and tip back. Cullinan's got it, they're going back the other way. We'll work it around here. Cullinan now back onto Curran. Curran to Curran on that one. Cullinan with it. She'll work against Abbey Viers. Kicks it back out to Pingle. Pingle floats, but Viers with the block. And Yates now with the basketball. She'll go back again. Had Jaelyn Bules down court. Didn't see her. Kinsey Atkins on the left wing. Abbey Viers top the key, goes down to Bules. Bules floats that one up and gets it to go. Jaelyn Bules seen her first field goal of the ball game. Triton up by 4. Cullinan with it. She'll work through. Goes down to Cullinan. She'll go up, knocked away. As Viers will take that one. Claire Cullinan really aggressive there in the paint. We saw that in the first half. Kinsey Atkins with it on the right side. Goes to Emma Hepler. Back to Kinsey Atkins. Free ball for her. It's up. It's no good. Rebound to Curran. As she'll go on over now to Anna Cullinan, who will bring it up. The freshman handling all the ball handling duties for Trinity. Gets a screen from Pingle. She'll step back to the right wing. Already working it around here, trying to find an opening in that defense. Claire Cullinan will go, kicks it back out. Pingle working down against Abbey Viers, tipped away by Bules, and Yates comes in and takes away, goes back to Emma Hepler. Nice job there by the Trojan defense. Hepler past the half-court line, down to the corner to Bules. She'll go baseline. Jaelyn goes up and she'll draw the foul. Nice job by Jaelyn, the aggressive drive there. That'll send her to the charity stripe. Kate, I know we had stats a little bit delayed. Who we got leading scores, and what stats do you have?
So for that first half, I'm not up to date quite yet on the second half stats, but Abbey had 8 points and 5 rebounds, leading the Trojans in both of those categories. Taren Yates had 6 points and 3 assists, leading the Trojans in both of those categories. And Lexia Hostrawser's done a great job on the glass as well. And a lot of girls getting involved today. 17 rebounds, 7 assists, and 7 turnovers for the Trojans during that first half.
Bules perfect from the line there. Trinity will go back to work. Cullinan stops, tipped away by Yates. Hepler can't quite get there to knock that one away. Leading the way in points was Claire Cullinan with 8 for Trinity coming going into the half. As Hepler takes that one away, she'll work back across.
Oh.
Back corner, Bules gets a Hepler fell down. Kinsey Atkins now working it to Yates in the corner, back on top. Addyson Viers just checked in for Abbey just a moment ago. Yates alone on the far side. Trinity with the good defense, really trying to shut off. Triton trying to wait and rock him to sleep. Atkins on the left wing. Yates now goes. Hepler, 3-ball, it's up, it's in. Emma Hepler tickles the twine from outside, 28-19, our largest lead of the ball game. Emma Hepler hit 2 last night. She continues that here tonight. Nice inlet pass down to Cullinan. She'll go up and draw the foul. I believe that one's going to be on Jaelyn Bules possibly. They're going to call it on Emma Hepler, I believe. That'll be her second personal, team second. As Claire Cullinan will go to the line. Missed her last 2 attempts. She was 4 or 5 coming out of the half, and she 3 straight misses from the line for Trinity coming out of the half. Davies will check in for Pingle. Pingle shot off the mark. She reaches around. Kinsey Atkins misses the putback. Bules with the rebound. Yates out the basketball, looking down court in a hurry. Curran shuts it off. Kinsey Atkins now outside. We're going to work it around the perimeter. Atkins 3-ball tries up and in, puts it in. 31-19. Triton comes out on fire here in the third quarter. 2 back-to-back 3-balls. That's one way to move yourself up on the scoreboard.
Yep.
Now let's go down. Let's control on the defensive side. Tipped away. Kinsey Atkins right on cue. Down to Taren Yates, who loses it. That's real easy to do when you're running down the court like that. If you see an open spot, you're worried about the basket.
Yep.
And sometimes you can forget where your feet are at.
Gotta look that ball in. That's all that is.
Yates will correct that. She had a big play earlier in that second quarter where she tipped it away and she ran it down. I mean, looked kind of like DK Metcalf running down Buda Baker. She got on the outside and she got that ball and she took it right up and in. So Taren Yates looked for her. That's just a miscue there. Davies trying to force it down low. I don't know if that was a shot or a pass, but either way it works. Trinity still has the basketball. Curran back to Davies. She'll try a shot there from the right side. Not there, no good, and that one will go out of bounds. As Triton will get the ball back. Trinity still trying to find points on that scoreboard here in this third quarter with 3.5 to go in the third. Kinsey Atkins up top is going to work right. Emma Hepler now on the right wing. Bules baseline, shots up, back iron, no good, but gets her own rebound. Nice job to follow. The shot goes up, and she's going to go to the line again. Jaelyn Bules. Nice play by her, was left alone. That was late getting there as Trinity's coach Mike Jean-Frieda was trying to tell his defense, you got a player down there all alone, and that was a nice job by Bules. Then she did the thing that we were always taught as young kids playing basketball, follow your shot. And she did that to a perfection there, and she'll find her way to the charity stand.
How'd I know what you were going to say?
That's what I was taught. I don't know. Old school, I guess. 3 for 3 for Jaelyn Bules from the line. Having herself a third quarter. Second shot's up and in. Bules automatic from the free throw line. Pushes that lead up 33 to 19. Cullinan with the basketball, working left, gets a screen from Curran. She'll go down the baseline, working against Kinsey Atkins. Nice defense there, tipped by Taren Yates.
Trapped.
And now she's trapped in the corner, nowhere to go.
Reach.
They're going to get a reach on Taren Yates. Jolie Groves will be checking in here momentarily. I believe that's going to be on Taren, and it is. That's going to be her second personal foul. Team's third as Jolie Groves will check in. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Andy O'Hara alongside Kate Atkins and the Hall of Famer Orion Limiter here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network. We're live here from Trinity Greenlawn, Trinity Athletics Center. A lot of updates. Looks really good in here. Can't thank them for their hospitality enough. Bules with the big defensive stop there as Kinsey Atkins past the half-court line and transition. Atkins retreats, goes back to Emma Hepler. On to Groves on the left side. Jolie feeds Bules, who's been worked well in that baseline here in this third quarter. Throws it in the pass lane, tipped by Curran. Groves has it, but they're going to say it's going to go out on Curran.
Trinity.
Very young lineup out there for Trinity. A lot of freshmen. future looking pretty bright here for Trinity. Bules down low, tries to feed the tall Addyson Viers. Banks open for Addyson Viers. It's after hours, but she reopens the bank with that one. 35-19 timeout, Trinity.
Trinity has been shut out in this third quarter. Triton's going on a 14-0 run to start off the second half.
And that's what you want to see. These girls just really jump down and really just hit the accelerator. They got some shots to go their way. But yet the defensive side, they've done a much better job. Jumping lanes, yeah, the fouls are, you got 3 fouls, and you're going to see Lexia Hostrawser sit for a while with those 3 fouls. But Jaelyn Bules has really stepped up in this third quarter. The senior coming through with some big-time plays on the. She's getting to the free throw line, got there twice, perfect from the line. But she had that real good putback there just a minute ago. I mean, Jaelyn's really came to play here in this third quarter.
Yeah, if my math's correct, she has 8 points of the Triton's 14. So she's playing very well. She's leaving it all out there, and that's all you can ask for.
And she's getting those free throw shots, and they're dropping. That right there, those are big free points you can go out and get. I mean, it's like Coach Perry always says, you're leaving points out there. You hit in the net. Well,
yep.
Hey, she's hitting her shots, and she's making sure those 3 points are going back their way as they lead now 35-19. Trojan, like we said, we're winning the rebound battle there and in between the halves, but they've done a much better job. And I mean, like I said, but don't count out Trinity yet. This is a team that was very aggressive and found a way to pull that aggressiveness to the Triton out there in that second quarter, getting themselves into the double bonus and starting to really key in from the free throw line. But Trinity, don't sleep on this team. This is a very physical, scrappy team, and they're going to make you work for every point that you get.
Yeah, they outscored the Trojans in that second quarter, 12-8. So they're not out of it just quite yet.
Oh, there's a double dribble there as Anna Cullinan tried to get through there. She picked her dribble up and kept on going. A little hesitation there. As a freshman, tell you what, as a senior, this is going to be a pretty tough group out there. When all these girls are seniors. Kinsey Atkins goes to Emma Hepler, on to Addyson Viers, the free throw line, gets a tip by Curran. Curran tries to run it down. Hepler keeps it alive as Kinsey Atkins goes back. Heckaman delaying. Hepler again for 3 and puts it in. Emma Hepler automatic from the 3-point line. 38-19, Trojans up by 19 points. They have just exploded in this third quarter. Curran goes baseline. She'll go with the floater off the mark. Addyson Viers provided the defense there. Bules in transition. Jaelyn Bules, I'm not backing down.
That Olay defense there.
Addyson Viers straight away and gets the friendly bounce. 40-19. The Trojans have gone on a tear in this third quarter. Cullinan now. The Trojans came up big against LaVille last night. This team, they've been hungry to play basketball, and this shows here. Cullinan with the basketball goes off to Davies. Davies going to work back left away from the screen. Curran back to Cullinan on the right side. Davies back. It's Kinsey Atkins knocking the ball away. Curran's got to get rid of it. Goes to Cullinan. Back down to Curran down in the low block. Inside a minute to go in this third quarter. Trinity trying to find a way to get a basket here in this third quarter. Davies up and in on high off the glass. Davies alone. She gets that first field goal to drop. 40-21. Trinity's back on the board. Jolie Groves, she's alone. Transition, trues up and in.
Got it.
Jolie Groves comes up big from the 2-point shot. Inside the 3-point line. Whatever.
Just inside.
Just inside. Take a couple steps back. Add another one. Kinsey Atkins jumps in trying to do the defense on her own. Jolie Groves.
Go up, Jolie. Go up.
Addyson Viers comes back in and gets another bucket to go. 44-21. Sister Abby liked that one as the Trojans going on a tear here with 15 seconds to go in the third quarter.
It's the most points the Trojans have scored all year in this short 3-game year.
Cullinan free line to the basket. Can't get that one to drop. Banks closed. We're going to get a jump ball call, and it's going to go stay here with Trinity.
With just under 3 seconds on the clock.
That'll send Tess Curran to inbound for Trinity. Goes to Cullinan. Got to get it back up. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. 44-21. Trinity only hitting 1 field goal in that third quarter. The Trojans just, boy, they came out. Whatever Coach Heckaman said at halftime, it worked. Maybe he promised some Chick-fil-A or something.
Oh, that sounds good, don't it?
Here, let me turn you up now so you can talk.
Well, I was just going to say, where was that last night in the third quarter?
Well, hey, I was going to say, I'll bet he promised him Chick-fil-A. I guarantee it. I guarantee he promised Chick-fil-A. I don't know. At the rate we're going, we might get a chance to have Chick-fil-A tonight. Well, we might have to go inside. We don't want to wait outside again. That didn't work out well the last time.
Well, if they're as busy as they have been when I went by,
we may not get there.
Although, who knows what time we're going to get there.
We'll see. Okay, and this is a group that's really just came out in this fourth quarter. What do you do with that lead? You just got to play back off. You can't be fouling everybody. You just got to kind of play back, not quite relax on defense, but just kind of go back and kind of. Do you keep your foot on the gas, or do you run it down?
Yeah, don't take your foot off the gas per se, but you're definitely not running 100 miles an hour. You're probably cruising about 60, 65,
60,
but
65, okay.
you're still out there playing basketball. You're still doing everything you're working on. You're not by any means backing down just because you have this big lead going into the fourth quarter. You still want to go out there and perform fundamentally.
What I'm extremely impressed with is their aggressiveness. Yet when they saw an open look from anywhere on the floor, they're taking a shot. Jaelyn Bules taking shots. Jolie Groves taking shots. Addyson Viers taking shots. Emma Hepler hitting some big three-pointers. Kinsey Atkins out there doing her thing. This is a group, since that first game we watched, has really grown. You know, granted they had a few weeks off there, but this group has really grown in that time frame, and this is a group that has really kind of starting to find their stride just a little bit here. This could be a group that's only going to get better, like I said, but Trinity, that's a group that was very aggressive you saw in the second quarter. Like you said, they outscored Triton in that second quarter 12-8. But look for them to kind of get more aggressive, drive into the lane, and try to get themselves back to that free throw line, which is what really helped them out in that second quarter.
We might see some more full court pressure from Trinity.
Which they haven't done that since the first quarter. Kinsey Atkins.
A lob play, yep.
Yates alone. She'll try the bank shot, but blocked by Davies. That kind of altered the shot path. Davies on fast breaks. He's going to go. Kinsey Atkins knocks it away. She had that ball out away from her body. And Kinsey Atkins capitalized on that. She'll back out and retreat out of pressure.
Hit it. Ooh. Just thought about it.
Now, if she was playing you, I bet she would have stepped back and shot that one.
She would have made it, too.
Abbey Viers banks close, tips it away, and that's going to be Balsbaugh going to come away with the rebound. Short up Taren Yates eyeing that basketball, and she'll come back right back and say, hey, that's mine. And Davies will reach in and knock it away to Cullinan. Back to Curran, she'll go drive. Goes up, bank is closed for her. She'll get her own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Balsbaugh from the elbow and can't get that one to go. Lexia Hostrawser back in, gets the rebound. Kinsey Atkins in transition. Throws it down, goes to Jolie Groves. She'll set it up top the key, on over to Taren Yates on the right side. Viers alone at the free throw line, puts that one up. Catch and shoot, not good there. That one's going to go on Lexia Hostrawser. That was the right look by Abby. She had to rush that shot just a little bit, and you know that's worked tonight for Triton. That free throw line shot has really been there for him. The catch and shoot by these girls tonight has really impressed me.
Good hands by Jolie Groves. It's going to result in a Triton ball.
Jolie Groves, another player who's really kind of blossomed into she's seen a lot more varsity time, and it's well deserved for this. That's a very, very aggressive young lady that's not going to go. She's very competitive. She's not going to just sit back and take a back seat. She wants to be out there, and she's going to make her presence known. Kinsey Atkins will work it up past the half-court line. And Triton goes back to work. 2-3 zone being put on by Trinity. Groves feeds Taren Yates in the corner, down to Hostrawser. She'll back down. Kinsey Atkins to Groves. To Viers, she'll go with a bank shot, not there. Davies gets in there, gets the rebound. Oh, there's a trap. Okay.
Missed a call there.
Davies gets herself caught into trouble, and she'll go to the ground. We're going to get a, whoa. Not sure I agree with that call. Looks like she kind of went down her own. Okay, I thought if you fall to the ground, I would have called that a jump ball. I would have.
Yeah.
Kind of tripped up on her own feet. Oh, well, we'll go with it. Cullinan works right. Just checked in a moment ago was Hay, number 33, as Davies now gets on the left elbow. Goes to Curran, back on. Hale working on over. Cullinan now down the low block against Hostrawser. She'll push off. Extended the arm, was actually pushed off down low. They're going to call a jump ball. As Yates, nice job by her, but another missed call.
Yeah, but that one was pretty apparent there.
Possession arrow is going to stay here with Trinity as Groves and Abbey Viers will take a break. There's Bules and Emma Hepler checking back in. Oh, nice job and patience there by Cullinan as she gets herself back through. Wait for the defense to overshoot her, and she'll go up all by herself. Now 44-23 is our score.
And 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, that is our first point for this final period of play.
Hostrawser takes a little nice jumper in the paint, not there. Rebound's going to go to Curran. Cullinan past the half-court line, goes to Davies. She'll try the dribble drive, steps into a deep two. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Kinsey Atkins. She had 6 last night. She gets a nice defensive rebound there. Goes up court to Bules. Oh. Not quite.
Right idea.
And Coach Heckaman rewarded her for that. Say, hey, that was the right idea. Kinsey Atkins really doing a good job seeing that pass down court. We saw her do that earlier and got a nice pass in there to Abbey Viers. And she started to go there again with Bules. Nice job by her. She's seen the court really well tonight.
Dead ball.
Davies with it. Bules forced to pick up her dribble. Davies go baseline. Forces up a 2. Yates can't quite corral it. She was expecting contact.
It's like when you're going across the middle in football.
Yeah, you expect
catching that middle pass, and then there's no one there, and you just kind of fall down.
Oh, boy. Davies on over to Hay here outside the three-point line. She'll go back to Cullinan. Another jump ball call. This time it goes back to Triton.
I couldn't quite hear what he called that play.
Hepler now will inbound to Kinsey Atkins. She'll bring it past the half-court line.
Nope. Dribble over.
Bules now on the free throw line. Got to Kinsey Atkins alone for 3 on the left side and can't get that one to go off the sidearm. Davies with the rebound. Goes to Cullinan. And she'll work it up to Curran. Curran now on the fast break, accelerates with her head down, pops up, there's the travel. Kinsey Atkins will go past the half-court line and see what they can do here on offense again.
They're going to try that play again.
Bules back to Kinsey Atkins, head fake, she'll drive. Kicks out, Yates alone for 3, she'll try one and gets that one to go.
That one was a 3.
There's the one earlier was not a 3, it was a 2-point field goal. 47-23 now is our score. Triton's out in front following that 3-pointer. Kinsey Atkins got a piece of that one.
Kinsey has gotten her hand on that ball a lot tonight. She's always in the passing lanes there.
Like you said, she plays bigger than what she is. And she is
Emma Hepler getting in the passing lanes. All the girls are playing well defensively.
Right there, Kinsey almost got another one. This defense, these girls have really just, they find that passing lane and they're attacking. I love the aggressiveness on defense. And Taren Yates rips that one out right away. Yates now in transition. Goes to Bules. Nice pass down low. Bules puts one up and puts it in. Jaelyn Bules, talk about perfection in the second half, and she has done nothing but. She has done nothing but be perfect in this second half. Jaelyn having herself a game. Yates tips it away.
And that's going to be timeout.
Timeout.
So
as we'll see a platoon swap. A lot of JV players will come in like that'll be following this game.
Yeah. Just getting them warmed up.
We might be able to do stats for that one. So we can extend this broadcast a little bit until I get the email from Tim.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So we can let them go into warm-ups a little bit. So, Kaden, you're down there and you're in a timeout. You know, if you're Coach Gianfrido down there for Trinity, what are you telling your girls to kind of get this kind of group to kind of pump back up? Because, you know, they had a great second quarter. This is a team that's got a lot of potential. What are you telling your girls down there?
Probably slow down, be patient. They've rushed a lot in this second half, you know, whether it's ill-advised shots or travels, just silly things that they can correct. They just need to slow down, take their time, breathe.
You know, and like I said, I've got nothing but a lot of respect for this Trinity team. This is a group, you got a young group out there. This is a group that's just really kind of, I mean, they're battling. I mean, they had, like I said, they played really well in that second quarter. They didn't quite go away. This is a group that, you know, they're young, but this is a group that's going to have a lot of potential on the road. Your Coach Heckaman down there, you got 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go. You're up. You got a pretty nice lead. How are you telling your girls to defend that lead?
Well, right now, he's sending in the it's a hockey change here. He's sending in the girls getting ready for the JV game, yeah. And what he's saying is go out there, do your job, finish this game up, and
get ready for the next one.
On to the next, yeah.
On to the next one.
That's right.
What rapper was that said that one? Was that it was an NBA 2K, I remember that.
On to the next?
On to the next one.
I don't know. That could be an indie rap song.
Well, I know there was a song in two. Well. Show how much I play it. Davies inside the three-point line, forces up one, doesn't quite get anything there on that one. Cullinan back open, Banks close for her. Lena Doll in there on defense. Out there with Morgan Feldman.
We saw Lena Doll earlier. She scored a basket in the second quarter.
She's out there with Addyson Viers, Jocelynn Faulkner out there as well. So this is a young group. Keep an eye on this group. It's this group here. Pretty talented underclassmen out there right now. Feldman loses it for a moment, regains control. Back to Faulkner, quickly to Groves. She'll go down, she'll feed Addyson Viers, back to Lena Doll. Doll fades away, but she'll get pushed. And Lena Doll will go to the line for two. Nice job by her to draw the foul.
Cole McKinney wants to know how Caden did with him, says, Caden, how did you and Kinsey's one-on-one go?
Well, I figured this was going to come up. We'll address it.
Well, you know, what I want everybody to remember, as an older brother, I'm going to help you out here just a little bit. As an older brother, you got to let your youngest siblings have that moment in the sun just a little bit to kind of build their confidence, so then you can go back and you can just take them down later.
I'm gonna tell my side of the story because Kinsey's never gonna come up here and do an interview and defend herself. So she did beat me on Sunday in the first game, but
like I said,
I got my revenge in the second game.
Hey, older siblings never back down.
I actually had to play some defense towards the end of that first game. I was out of breath in 30 seconds.
Trinity trying to fight down low. Cullinan blocked by Addyson Viers. The freshman swats that one away. 51-23 is our score. Lena Doll was perfect from the free throw line while we were there chatting about how the one-on-one game went. Blocked by Morgan Feldman. Balsbaugh goes back up, but we're going to say there's a travel on the way. Turnover there as that one will go right back. Morgan Feldman will inbound and Faulkner will bring it up. Now seeing our family, usually I've tried to get Lindsay on my team because she was better. I didn't want my brother on my team, but whenever she was paired with Dad, she was undefeated.
Oh. Trinity almost intercepts the pass there.
Groves keeps it alive, goes back to Lena Doll at the free throw line, down low, high pass to Viers, and she can't use that one, but she puts it right back up.
One more
Gets another
time.
rebound and goes back up and draws the foul. Nice job by Addyson Viers to get the rebound, but keep right on going. Big sister like that one, she's down there swatting the wall.
Padding her stats down there. Ooh.
And that's one thing, that's another thing tonight, is we've seen these girls not back away from a shot. They're going right back after that rebound. They are hungry for that basketball. They have been out-rebounding their opponents in the first two games of the season. Look for that more as the season goes on, as this is a very aggressive group, and they're not afraid to go right back to it. First free throw is good there for Addyson Viers. Second shot tickles the twine there, 54-23.
53.
53. Okay.
Yeah, we were at 51 when she went to the free throw line.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
Got a foul there on Lena Doll. Minute and a half to go. Triton leads by 20. As Cullinan back to the line. Had trouble here in this second half. The free throw line. She gets that one to go there.
So we're going to read stats, so just be a little bit.
It'll just be a little bit. I gotta wait for them to email it to me. So.
And then we'll switch streams.
Yes.
Stick around, stay for a while.
We'll still be here. Cullinan perfect from the line on that trip as Faulkner has it, leads Morgan Feldman to the right wing. Groves gets it, but nice job by Balsbaugh to stay with it. She'll take it away, free lane to the basket. She'll go up and in. The JV squad for Trinity like that one with 1:10 to go. Faulkner on over. Tipped around again by Balsbaugh. Two big plays for her. Cullinan in fast break. She crosses back through the defense, weaving in and out and goes up and in. It's loud in here.
It is very loud for as tiny as this place is. It gets loud pretty quick.
Well, the metal siding tends to do
Does
that.
not help either.
Addyson Viers draws the foul from Curran, and she'll go to the line again for 2.
Well, they're going to get close to what I said pregame.
Yeah, you were. Yeah. Should ask you for the prediction so I could write that down on our. Viers
Got it.
continues to look good from the free throw line. 54-29. Maybe I just saw the scoreboard from an earlier standpoint.
There it is.
There it is. 55-29 is our score. 42.2 to go. Cullinan will bring it up the court. Tipped away by Feldman. Balsbaugh goes back to Cullinan.
Get it,
And
Jolie.
out of the hands of Davies. Groves lets it go out of bounds. I think that was a smart play there. Didn't quite have a chance to turn the corner, didn't have enough time.
Grab and go.
Davies jumps the route and she'll knock it through. She'll drive, but Jocelynn Faulkner's going to throw her off, and she misses the open lay-in. Faulkner throws it on to Morgan Feldman, and we're going to get a foul. And Morgan Feldman, I think that's 16 fouls, so we're still 1 away from the 1-and-1 bonus. And Triton will go to inbound. That was a nice job by Jocelynn Faulkner to make Davies think she was going to have contact, and she backed off in the last second. And it just, like I said, just that little bit of a twinge.
That
threw her
does
off.
that does throw you off when you think you're going to get hit. So you kind of alter your shot before you go up, and then when no one touches you and you miss, it's like, oops.
Where was that at?
I'll test your stat knowledge. When's the last time we scored 50 points, over 50 points?
Well, it wasn't this season. That's 57 there. Addyson Viers down low.
And that's going to be the ball game, 57-29. Okay.
I don't know the answer, but it's not anytime soon.
Now you got to make me go look this up. We'll wait for Tim to send that over there. Has Triton done a good job, Caden? This is a group that this is a good quality win for them going in against. Going to play a very tough Knox team on Saturday. Good quality win there for the girls.
Yeah. I will try to listen to that because I will have to be at work, unfortunately, and who knows? Maybe I'll call in sick or something. We'll see what happens.
You're going to say that over there, man. You're brave.
It was 57-29.
Yes.
57-29 was our final score. Now you got me curious. I got to look this up here as we wait for the email from Tim down there. Appreciate those guys' help. I feel like we have.
Maybe we have. It just doesn't seem like it.
The 2018-2019 season against Caston. Won that game 51-47.
So not last season?
Not last season.
Okay.
So
That's what I was thinking.
Well, 18-19. That would be my
that'd been your
my junior year.
In your junior year there, buddy.
No,
Yeah, that's right.
senior year. I graduated in 19.
Senior. Oh, that's right. Senior. Okay, that's right.
Yep.
But yet, nonetheless, great effort by these girls. They really came out. They played extremely well. You saw a lot of improvements. My thing is that offensive glass and then jumping those passing lanes really opened up the offense. And that, like Coach Heckaman said last night, really opened things up for them on the offensive side. They didn't go away quietly here tonight as we wait. Once I get the thumbs up from Tim over there, he's getting, like I said, appreciate him. We'll try to have stats kind of push those over during the JV game. Like I said, the girls will be at Knox on Saturday. The boys will be at Northwood tomorrow night. Don't know if we're going to be there for that one yet or not, but one way or the other, we'll try to find a way to let you know that score on social media if we are not there.
Well,
I'm just happy to be out of the house. I'm telling you what, it is nice to have a conversation with somebody that is older than 10. Just saying. I'm just saying.
So you didn't talk to your wife at all?
I talk to her occasionally. But for both of us, we were just trying to dodge the screams, and we were too tired to talk. There was talking going. There was some talking going on, but watched a lot of movies.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do too. I'd just lay around and watch movies.
I'm telling you right now, we got him off Coco. I got tired of that movie for Jackson. We're trying to fill the filler in here. Now we got him on Nemo because now he can say Nemo. Now I'm tired of that one. If I never see a fish again the rest of my life, at least until spring comes around,
just show him Dory instead. He won't even know the difference.
Well, I did. We switch him. He still sees the orange fish and says Nemo. Now he's on Moana, so we'll see how quick I get annoyed. They sing in that one.
You're going to get real tired of the songs real quick in Moana.
Did. Well, Danny, well, that was her favorite one, so I'm trying to get him hooked on Toy Story or something. So it looks like Ryan just told me we got stats, so we'll look these up here. Appreciate the guys getting those to us.
Yeah, all right.
So, Caden, did you get them? Why don't you start off leading our way for Trinity?
For Trinity, leading the way was Cullinan with 14 points. She had almost half, 14 out of 29 there.
And to note, she led all scorers here tonight.
Oh, yes, she did actually. Trinity's team stats. 9 for 42 from the field and 11 for 18 from the free throw line. Total of 35 rebounds and 3 assists.
For me, like I said, I'm going to look back at the team rebounds there as we get ready to read off the girls' stats. And you saw the rebounds there. The Triton out-rebounded them 30. I mean, they got out-rebounded in the total rebounds, but the defensive glass, Triton led the way 21-12. It was their splits, but yet Trinity, good plus side for them, 16 offensive rebounds. They were real aggressive on that glass on the offensive side. Who's our leading scorers there for Triton?
For Triton, we had...
Is
that right?
Little sister.
Addyson Viers ended up with 12 points, beating her sister Abbey, who had 8. Emma Hepler had 9. Taren Yates had 9.
Jaelyn Bules
had 8. I had her down for 10. I must have missed something there. Leading rebounder was Abbey Viers with 9. So I guess she can rub that in Addison's face.
Well, I guess you can. Big sister still has supremacy.
She had that 8-9 rather than 12-4 split there.
But one thing for me that I'm seeing is the girls shot 19 of 48, 39% from the floor. This team is running around that 40% mark, that 35 to 40% mark. That's what you want to see. They're taking high-quality shots. They're doing a real good job. Shot again over 30% from beyond the arc. Not a bad number. But then my big thing is that 77.8% from the free throw line. They only missed 4 on the evening. That's a big improvement from the first week, I believe.
The first game against John Glenn, they were 11 of 27 from the free throw line. So yes, that's a very big improvement there.
So Coach Heckaman's got to be proud of that group. With that being said, we're going to get everything kind of switched over for the JV game. Appreciate everybody watching. Tune in for that one here. It'll be 2 quarters to play with the JV squad out there for Triton. I'm Andy O'Hara with Caden Atkins and Orion Limler. Until next time, Trojan fans, remember the Trojan way.